Space Center in Houston. Randy, what else did the crew witness that they were able to beam back to Earth?
These photos are just incredible. All of these images, Boris. They have about 10,000 images apparently that they're going to share at some point with the lunar scientists here. But we can walk you through just a few more of them. That moon, the shot of the Earth dipping behind the lunar horizon is that one right there. Is so incredible. And the scientists are so excited here about getting these in. Because the way that they would describe them, the way that they describe them by seeing them with the human eye, is exactly what the scientists wanted to hear from. There's another one of the Earth dipping behind the lunar horizon, and that's the eclipse there. And if you look very closely on the right of that photo, those little tiny bright specks. Those are planets, according to the experts here. Now, there's one photo that I want to show you which has really incredible texture of the lunar surface, that you can see all of the craters, because the far side of the moon is apparently much more rugged, many more mountains on the far side of the moon. And we spoke with Dr. Nikki Fox here, one of the top science officials, about this particular photo showing all this texture. And here's what she said.
When he was talking about some of the craters looking like sort of black holes, and that if you jumped into one, you'd go all the way through the moon and come out the other side. And I heard him say that. Now I'm looking at it, and of course I can hear his voice. And when he described it as a very jagged edge, I mean, there's unusual shadows in it, which this is just an amazing way to look at the moon and be able to see it in this detail, and just also get the emotion and the things that his eye was picking out.
And as we went through these photos with her, we also showed her one of the photos that includes that new crater that they named after Commander Reed Weissman's late wife, the Carroll Crater, as they called it. And when we asked her about that and we talked with her about that, she actually teared up. This was a very emotional moment for not only the crew on board Artemis 2, but also for those here watching from the Space Center here in Houston.
Yeah, how could you not be touched by that moment? It was so special. Randy, also, as they get back in about 4.5 days or so, they have a special invitation. Tell us about that.
Yeah, they have a special invitation to head to the White House, to the Oval Office. They got a thumbs up from the president last night. He was actually asking them, he said he would like to get their autograph, and invited them to the White House. So it sounds like they have a second trip, maybe one a little less complicated, but a second trip to take part in when they get back to Earth.
Randy Kay at Johnson Space Center, thanks so much for the update. Up next.